Hello, this is David Birch at Star Path School of Navigation, and I want to make here a short video that's a sort of video illustration of an article which is online, and I'll put the link to this in the video description just to show how some of the links work. The links should be all in the article, but sometimes it's helpful to see us actually go to the points. So the first one we want to look at is this Great Lakes Coastal Forecast System. And one way to find that's it. I just typed it, GL, Great Lakes Coastal Forecast System, and search for that, and you should get that. That's pretty close. Now, here you have what they call nowcasts. Now, if you do the nowcast for Lake Michigan winds, you see what happens is you get 0 and then it goes backwards. That's what the nowcast is. So we want to go to forecast for Lake Michigan winds, and you get here. And this is 0 Zulu, and we were actually in the article talking about 4 Zulu. So that's where that map comes from. Now, the next data we want is from the High Resolution Rapid Refresh model, High Refresh. Then we can click that, and that goes pretty easily right straight there. To there, or does it? Yeah, to there. And then I've usually got all kinds of options here, but I think this one ends up this one. You go here. Then for the domain, take the Great Lakes for the domain, and then the winds, all these model winds are normalized to, whoops, what happened there? All the model winds are normalized to 10 meters. So here's a 10-meter wind, and then that would be the 0-hour forecast like that. Oh, that's 4 o'clock. Oh, so that's the one this actually, I guess it's the one we just did. So that's the one we just did, but actually this may be an hour newer. So that's a picture that's in the article right there, and that's how I got that data. So it shows the information, but this is actually very high resolution data, and we just don't see very much detail here in this picture. So that is that one. And then the next was looking at, if we go back to the article, we looked at this picture and then looked at this one. See, this was a 2-hour forecast. It's actually one we just got. Where was it? Here. That was a 0-hour forecast. So actually time went by since I started making this. So this is now, this model, the beauty of this model is updated every hour. So the winds are a little different here. But we, in the article, we make our point with the actual observations. So now we want to look at the GRIB, how you get the GRIB version of that model, that data. And that I have here in, I think, a Windows machine. Let's just see if that's underneath here. From WeatherNet. WeatherNet's running. So there you go. Okay, so here's just to show what this interface looks like. Again, there's another video in the earlier reference article that goes into more steps here, but just for this one. So I've set up a special batch that's defined over here, and then in it I've gone over here and selected the files I want to get from them. And that other video, if you have Ocean's WeatherNet, is worth looking at because it's not real direct how you get these. But these are the ones you want, and then what you do is you say go, and then you have to look at the map, and then you select this map to cover the region you want, like that, and then OK, and go. And this is the this is now the download. That's downloading. That's all done. That's actually you see that those 15 hours of pressure. Might not always need that also at all. But that was actually $3. And that's that. So that data is now stored. It's actually stored It's actually stored here in this data one folder right here. This is where the data went right here. Now then I go to the program Expedition and just load that data in. Does it again? Okay. So I have to go back here. I don't know. Clear all. I think clear all. Then I have to add a file, And now these are the ones I want, the ones I just now downloaded, and say OK. And then there they are there, and that's OK. And now this starts at 3. It is an hour. This date is actually an hour newer than what I did just an hour ago, which is sort of the beauty of this model. So then we want 4 o'clock, so I go up forward 1 hour. So there's a 4 Zulu data, and here's where we're looking at Chicago. Let's see what the wind is now here. An hour later, it's like 3 knots, some knots like that. So that's that. And then you can step through this, just step through this, and then you see how the winds change every hour. This is really quite nice to have this kind of forecasting, and you can see, see for example how the winds are here. Well, in this case, an hour ago, and I just, because I did this twice, an hour ago the winds were this way here, and up here the forecast of these were out that way. So these have changed here. Well, there you go. So it hasn't changed that much. But you see these kind of details. You can see the wind. You can see the wind veering as it goes offshore like that. Also, the thing I've noticed is they've updated the forecast. The wind a while ago in the lakes here, in the middle of the lake, was about 15 knots. So that's the beauty of this data. And so I think that's the best model. The other thing I think I showed in the article here, let's see here, was going into actually getting the data. And I think everybody knows about that, but to get that, you would just go into National Data Buoy Center, bang, like that. And then you go here, you've got the National Data Buoy Center, and then you have to just zoom in here to Chicago, and then you can find the buoy you want, somewhere probably here. But then you'll see a picture like this. I guess that's the one I was looking at, a little bit offshore of Chicago, actually, this one I was looking at. And then you can look at the details, and these are the winds that we were reporting. And look, the winds picking up. A little while ago it was 4 knots. So that's what I wanted to show, primarily to show the power of those, the power of looking at this HRRR data in grid format.